Hey everybody, Tim and Chuckie here once again after many moons for a DC animated movie, Justice League Flashpoint. What did you think? Anything off the top?
I mean, it was pretty cool watching him go through like the universal changes and shit like that. Watching the different universes play out.
Right, and that's kind of the whole point. I forgot to show you. I actually have pop figures from this movie. So for those who don't know, this movie, I don't like the origins behind it. Basically, DC Comics wanted to completely redo their universe, and so they just created a whole new timeline. And so Barry goes back in time to save his mom, and of course it's the butterfly effect, where you change something, something changes. And so when he comes back to the now, everything's different. So, I mean, we see all sorts of stuff where, like, Batman in this universe, Bruce died, so Thomas became Batman and Martha became the Joker. And I liked it. I actually was totally down for that. That's the pops that I have, is Thomas and Martha. Like, Martha was kind of sick, where it was the blood on her hand, and that's what gave her the smile. We see the Amazons and the Atlanteans at war with each other because Diana killed Aquaman's wife, Hera. I don't remember.
Brutal.
I like a lot of the little shout outs. Like, we see Steve Trevor. We see a lot of people in here. But I don't know. I really like the story, but for me, most of it, I don't like the animation for it, though. It bothers me.
I thought that the Flash looked incredibly weird.
Yep. And, like, they're just, like, disproportionate. Like, they're
a fucking alien on a human body.
Yep. But, like, the whole, like, where he gets burned and everything.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
It was...
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if funny is how I would describe a man being struck by lightning.
He did it to himself.
That's true. And I like how even Thomas is like, are you sure?
He's like, this ain't a good fucking idea.
Like, I kill people, and even this is a bad idea to me. So, I like that. The funniest line is probably the very beginning, where I don't even know what his name is, but it's the Flash villain. And he's like, well, Flash, you're the bottom, and I'm the top. And I'm like, yeah. I could see Barry being a bottom, but that's me. Something, I don't know if you noticed, I was going to point it out, and I was like, wait, we have to do a review. I'll just wait. So like I said, this is to create a whole new universe. The very beginning, where we see the Justice League, and they're doing, like, the bombs and everything, they're in their custom, or they're in, like, their original outfits. Like, Superman wears, like, his underwear on the outside and stuff. But at the end, when Barry puts everything right, they're in their new outfits. So now Superman's uniform is all blue, and Batman's outfit changes. So things are actually not put back together.
Yeah, they're just a little closer to normal.
They're close, but they're not quite there. And that's where, like, the New 52 originated from, which is actually when I stopped reading DC Comics, because I didn't like the New 52. And so the weird thing about these movies is, after this, not every movie, but a majority of the movies we're going to watch after this all take place in the same universe. Okay. So from here...
It's in all the new timeline.
Yep. They're all connected. Because before this, most of our movies have been all, like, by themselves. Very singular. Like the one where, like, Superman has cancer and stuff like that. They're all very... alone movies, whereas after this, one big story, one big universe. So I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Like, does that make it interesting to you, knowing that the movies are all together after this, or is that like, oh god, they're all one long fucking story? So what stood out to you? Like, did you like anything in particular? Did you not like anything in particular?
I mean, it was kind of cool watching everybody tear each other apart. Yep. No doubt. But...
Like, it was definitely a rough universe. Seeing Clark being really skinny.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Where, like, he'd never seen sunlight, and he was, like, this little frail thing. It was sad. Seeing Batman get his letter from his dad was sad. But it was necessary. I was a little disappointed that we never actually saw Martha.
Yeah.
Like, you get a lot of the hints.
This is that story, but you don't see her.
And see, that's the thing. Like, I feel like this could have easily have been a two-parter. Like, I feel like they crammed a lot of information in there. But they didn't really do anything with it.
Right.
Like, it's so, like, the whole opening scene is so stretched out with the bombs. Like, what is the point of that whole scene? Because they don't do anything. It's just to show the Justice League working together. But then after that, like, it's, I don't know. Like, you could have taken that whole scene out and given us a scene with Martha instead.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Is there any characters that you would rather have seen that we didn't see? Like, because we saw a different type of Cyborg, we saw a different type of Green Lantern. Like, what's a character you're like, I kind of wish I'd seen an evil version of this, or a good version of this?
No, don't really care.
No? Okay. Okay, any other thoughts?
No,
No?
wasn't
Okay.
terrible.
Okay. It's a different universe, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's also one of those where, like, you kind of end where you began, so it's like, what's the whole point of the movie? But
Good point.
I liked it. So curious what you guys think. If you guys have read the comic, go ahead, let me know. If you've seen the movie, go ahead, let me know. And we will see you guys next time for Justice League War.
Ooh.